welcome along to this week's episode of 12 TV. We are so back. Sort of been away for a couple of days because we were celebrating Eid, which took like 10 or 15 days. But we were waiting for Man United to come back, and they are back. But we're in that period of April where Arsenal do let it go. Spurs are going home, but Arsenal looks like they're bottling the league, and we are here to discuss that. But they're still in the Champions League for now, which I want them to continue progressing so that they can focus on mini competitions. But like we've seen from the comments on the weekend, they are very much worried about what happens in the next couple of days because the league is no longer on their hands. Joining me today on the pod is man like Naeem. Welcome back, man.
Thank you, Eric, man. It feels good to be back. I know I haven't been around for a while.
No, you come every time you play football, so we expect you to be absent for the next 3 weeks or so.
Exactly. So, yeah, there's no Manchester United, so there's no need for me to be here.
Yeah, we don't miss you. Zoom is usually always here. You wanted to skip this show today.
No, I didn't.
No, you did that. You've been giving us signs the last couple of days.
That's just to keep you guys on edge.
Listen, man, welcome back. We missed you, honestly. We did. I missed you, man.
I appreciated your factually incorrect intro. I appreciate you trying.
What did I say wrong?
Like 3 or 4 things. First of all, it is still in our hands, in as much as it's in City's hands. Second of all, we are in multiple competitions, but we're not just in the Champions League. We are in a Champions League quarter-final second leg. We are 1 game away from a semi-final in the Champions League. Is that not true?
Yeah, that's true.
All right, factually incorrect intro, but I appreciate your attempt to do it anyway. Yes, boys, we are well and truly back. As always, don't forget to smash the like button. Let's get the community growing so that, I don't know, we diversify our banter or something. We laugh at each other with new voices and read funnier comments. And get more people in the chat. That is right, guys. So a bunch of stuff happened. But we're going to be talking Premier League mostly today. Key results. We had Arsenal lose the early kickoff to Bournemouth. And as Eric always says,
Gopal kickoff.
Liverpool then took on Fulham in a game that I thought would be a lot more difficult. So mainly because I never really looked at the fixture and I always thought Liverpool were away. And then I realized Fulham were at Anfield. And lo and behold, Liverpool 2, Fulham 0.
Yeah, you are right. They actually gave us a game last season.
Yeah. Another massive game in the relegation end. Sunderland beating Tottenham 1-0, which means Tottenham are officially in the relegation zone. And surviving relegation is no longer really in their hands. They're going to have to depend on other results. And finally, Man City creep back into the title race with a very authoritative 3-0 win against Chelsea.
Champions of the world.
In the same way that Everton beats Chelsea 3-0 also. So, where shall we start?
I think you forgot one thing in your little run-up.
What?
Forgot to mention that Manchester United are still third, despite not playing since Eid.
Well,
we are still third.
And what do you mean they're still there? We're there.
No, we are third, and we have widened the gap between us and sixth.
Sixth.
By 7 points.
But we
because
closed
right
the
now
gap.
it's a top 5 race.
Oh my God!
Not
Name.
a top 4 race.
Name.
I just wanted to mention that.
I may have forgotten that United existed because we haven't talked about United for 3.5 weeks.
So it's my job to remind you.
They went for pre-season.
It's not despite, it's in spite. So, in spite.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah, all of that.
Half pre-season, bro.
Add that to your list. Bro.
Well, you know, we are going to preview the game because you guys are playing 2 nights.
Alhamdulillah.
Not last night.
Yeah.
With the other teams, the serious boys.
And then all United fans, don't forget daylight savings. So the game is at 10 p.m., not 11 p.m. Corporate people.
There was Champions League last week, so they probably saw that.
No, United people don't have Champions League or anything.
No, but they saw that.
They definitely watched Champions League.
They watched. You were watching Arsenal. Who did they play? They played Bayern. No, they played Sporting.
Sporting, and they scraped.
All right, but this is not a Champions League show because in that competition we won. So
barely.
What do you guys want to start with?
Let's start with the Premier League. It's April again. First of all, let's go to the game straight into 8.
Which game are we going into first?
See, they'll kick off. Arsenal Bournemouth.
Could we wait for just 15 minutes before we get into that. So could we start with Spurs?
I don't mind going into it right now.
Let's start with the Zerbi.
So Arsenal
and
started
Spurs.
He's
the.
overruled you.
So Arsenal started the day, but it wasn't the first kickoff of the weekend. We still had West Ham playing Wolves, and they won 4-0. But you know, I'm starting the weekend. Just gotten home from work, and you know, sat back, excited to get going, and you know, hopefully Arsenal put in a good show, and yeah, man, it was very, very unusual.
So what went wrong, man?
There's a lot of things.
We have time. We can listen.
Yes. Well, first of all, I didn't like the lineup because lo and behold, Calafiori is injured, which meant we had to start MLS. But that's the beginning of the situation. And then I'm seeing Ben White is still there, so it's like, okay, where's Timber? Not happy about that. But at least Eze is back. At least you know, I'm hearing Hincapié is back, and I'm seeing them on the bench, which is great. All right, fair enough. But then I see Martinelli, Gyökeres, and Madueke, which for the fourth time has been used this season. And you know why it hasn't worked with them? Because they're all runners. You know what they do? They run away from the ball. They make runs off the ball, and nobody's a creator. Nobody comes in to pick the ball up and feed the other guys, right? And this is like the fourth time I've seen it fail in the league, by the way. So when I saw them, I was like, yep, this is going to be a tough one. And then Zubimendi, Rice, Kai Havertz, you know, Kai Havertz in midfield, I wasn't too excited about that because Kai Havertz has failed as a midfielder. His name came up in the football world from his amazing starts at Bayer Leverkusen as the most promising number 10, you know? But that's well and truly over. He's
no longer promising.
Obviously he's no longer promising. He's 25, right? But he is at worst, right? Arsenal's very expensive number 2 striker. And that's a very good position for him. But at worst, and on the best of his days, he's probably our number 1 striker. So to see him trudging around in midfield.
How many good days does he have per season? Like 3 or 4?
Yeah, I mean, he did that once for Chelsea, and that was
Champions League final.
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, and the worst of days, and yes, Saturday was definitely one of the worst of days for many people. I'm not surprised that this could actually be the beginning of the end. I'm not surprised.
The beginning of the end of what?
The beginning of the end of the title race.
You think so?
You're giving up?
No. I'm just surprised. I'm just saying it could be. I'm seeing the comments here. Hello. Yes, where's Saddam? He would have feasted today. He's on his way. Arsenal are the AFC Leopards of the Premier League. Why is Zoom looking bored today? Is he afraid of bottling? I am. And oh, that's Chiari actually. So MLS is trash now. He's not. But I was not happy to see MLS having to start because for several reasons. But we'll get into that. So we start the game off, and it's looking okay. You know, the ball's moving about. They're trying to press us. We're getting out, but sometimes not. And then suddenly things kind of go sour in a very bad way. So, for example, we try to beat their initial 4-man press, but then when the ball travels beyond their press, what happens? The ball goes from like Rice to Zubimendi or Zubimendi to Kai Havertz, and then Kai Havertz fails to get it to the forward line. Or the ball goes over to Madueke, and he does his best trying to beat a man,
then he runs it out,
or maybe cuts back in and then has to run it back out.
I'd really like to see an Opta stat for how many times Noni Madueke runs that ball out, bro. Because I think I see it at least twice a game. And even the times he doesn't run it out, he kicks it out. So he'll get it to the byline and crosses it with his right, but then it's already out from the time he crossed it. You know, Zoom,
Hold on. I'm not done.
Finish, man.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Gotcha.
Zubimendi was really negative. There was a time I saw.
Oh my god.
I saw Gyökeres ask for the ball. 3 seconds later, and in between that 3 seconds, me and Gyökeres have asked Zubimendi to pass the ball to Gyökeres. And after those 3 seconds, he then passes it to Gyökeres. Gyökeres receives it and gets fouled. What does that mean? He was clear, he was open for a pass. By the time he passed it, he's already been closed down. At least he wins his foul. He gets up and shouts at Zubimendi. I've seen clips of Zubimendi looking a bit inconsolable, which I think is some really weak behavior. Like, bro, you played like shit. Own it. Stop asking for people to pick you up. That's for inside the dressing room, and talk to your wife or your family or your parents, not your players, the guys who you let down in the first place. And maybe the shrink of the club or something. But he was shit. He was really, really negative. There was a time he tries to pass it to he passes it to Ben White, right? Ben White looks for options, and we're in our own third. He gives it to Zubimendi. Behind Zubimendi, you can see Declan Rice and Gabriel with their arms up in the air. And then he gives it back to Ben White without even looking behind him. And you could see the frustration. So there was a lot of negativity from Zubimendi. There was a lot of negativity from Raya in some aspects. Because, for example, when you're supposed to be receiving and taking care of the ball, Arsenal fans complained about David Raya in the Carabao Cup final, right? They said if he had started, we'd be much better off than with Kepa. Is that really true? He was given a back pass by Gabriel. This guy tries to trivela it one time, and then it hits Evanilson, and then goes out for a goal kick. Luckily for him, so there was a lot of carelessness in our approach, and then they go up, and whenever they did go up, they looked far much better than us. Their passing just looked carefree. It looked like they didn't have too many instructions. It looked like they played a bit more instinctively. It looked like, to be fair, it also looked like they'd not played a match for 3 weeks, which is true. Ever since we played them back in December or Jan, I can't remember when we played them, but ever since we played Bournemouth, right? They've played 13 matches, and we've played 24. So we've played a lot of games, and that's the thing that I was telling one of them. No, I mean that's the price you pay, right? But I remember telling
Squad Depth FC, man.
I remember telling my boy.
The last game was that they drew with United. No?
Complaining, Bournemouth. Complaining about
on
number of matches. Squad Depth FC, bro.
That's actually when the last time they played.
And they took points off Man United.
I remember talking to my boy, and I was like, you know what? The most worrying thing about today isn't that they look like not confident or whatever. They also looked leggy, bro. They look fucking tired. And now it's like, where are you gonna find that energy? So it's not looking good, man.
Told us your team 2 can beat anyone right now.
It should have. It definitely should have. But now team 2 isn't even available. There's no Timber. There's no Saka. There's no Odegaard. Bro. There was no Calafiori. There was no Hincapié.
Most of this man who played on Saturday were team 2.
No, I get that, but even if you're looking for them to play, they're not available right now. Which is even scarier.
So that is the game that you lost to Bournemouth, yeah, which has had, like, let's say, effects on the title race right now, because City won yesterday and you play each other this weekend. So what do you feel now happens between now and the end of the season?
What do I feel now happens? What I'd like to see.
Do you still have it in your hands?
Yes, absolutely.
Are you confident?
No, absolutely not.
I think this is the perfect moment, for Arsenal to just shut up the haters. I don't know if they have it.
But the hater, they do it.
To do it, yeah.
This man was celebrating a draw against Man City at Emirates.
No, bro. It's very.
No, we didn't.
You did.
You were.
No,
that equalizer. You celebrated
we
for 2 minutes.
Celebrated the equalizer. That doesn't mean we celebrated 3 points.
1 point.
Who the hell celebrates 1 point? Whatever.
No, you celebrated a draw. You did that.
No, we didn't.
There's a
celebrated a goal.
Well done.
Yes, you saved it.
With Man City.
If we didn't score that goal, where would we be right now? 5 points clear instead of 6. I don't know if you guys have been in a title race with Man City recently, but those points are very crucial.
Unatufunza kazi title races.
Have you been in a title race?
Bro, in your
with Man
analysis,
City?
you didn't
Literally won
mention
the
the
league
fact
last
that
season.
the grass was too dry, bro.
It was a bit dry. I don't think they expected that sun in London.
Yeah, at home.
Does anybody ever expect sun in London? You lived in London.
I mean, it's summertime.
Is it?
Yeah, we're
It's
approaching.
April.
Approaching summertime.
I don't think that's how the four
It's
seasons
not
work.
summertime.
I think it's
They
spring.
were in jackets when they
I
were
think
doing
it's spring.
interviews.
It's
Yeah,
spring.
but it's
Summer
it's
is
still,
from like June.
it still fuels this Arsenal banter. That
Checky,
goes,
why
that
have you
goes
invited
around.
Man City back to the title race?
Sorry, what?
Can
Why?
Can
Are
I,
you
can,
saying
I, can I
something?
just I just want to discuss this Arsenal possible capitulation. I've sat here many times and I've said to you guys, I've said to the fans, I've said to everybody that this is Arsenal's league to win. They've been
To
the
lose.
best team for the longest time, right?
This season, yeah.
This season, and I don't think anyone here who has sound mind in terms of
Who has
football
eyes to see?
would disagree. But for me personally, the thing that is actually now making me feel like, okay, maybe they shouldn't win it, is because whenever there's something going on with Arsenal, it's like also there's very many sideshows to it. You know, there's like a circus towards the dropped points.
And it's always in April.
Or the banter. For example, when you guys got the FA Cup draw and you saw Southampton, you're playing Southampton next. Did you see their fan reaction? Did you see the Arsenal fan reaction?
Yeah.
Guys were already counting that as already one trophy in the
They're in
bag.
Wembley. They said they're going to Wembley.
They're going to Wembley. The same thing with
Even the Carabao Cup, they knew they're going to beat Man City.
Man
when
City.
they played City, they were at Wembley.
and they didn't even show that desperation they have for a trophy. And then when you're building up to a game like Bournemouth, which is early kickoff, and you're coming off of some poor form, right? You don't expect to see videos of Arsenal training with TikToks playing in the background, or
the media team did the documentary, but I've seen Zoom complain about it today.
Or that thing Arteta was doing with the Byros. Did you see that thing with the Byros?
Yeah, he refused to comment about it at the press conference.
And the funny thing about Arsenal right now is everyone knows that they're under pressure, right? Everyone knows that this is one of the hardest title races for them personally because they really need to get it over the line. But I just feel like the circus that goes on around them is so unnecessary. For example, that video of the TikTok, that should have never seen the light of day.
I agree.
Especially with when you're building up to a title race and you have a pressure game on Saturday. The players do not need that extra pressure. And the funny thing is, I was listening to Rio Ferdinand's podcast, and he was just mentioning the fact that we can count like maybe 5 instances where Arteta has done something totally out of normal, and it's become such a banter session for this team.
Pickpockets was up there.
And you know that these players are on social media.
And the dog.
And the dog.
The dog,
And
they
you
love
know,
the dog.
and you know,
They love the dog.
They love the dog. It's called the win. It's
Win,
called
yeah,
win.
it's
Just
called
win.
But we've not won the league since we bought it.
So you already know you have all this pressure. There's no need to fuel this other circus with all these other.
It's not
strange
just in
happenings
addition.
and
In
videos.
addition to that, that's a good
And
point. But
then-
in addition to that,
No, and then
Lame
let me
cook.
go on. Let me go.
you're gonna make
Let
me
go
miss
on.
the points.
Lame cook.
It's your point.
Rebuttal that.
No, it's not a rebuttal. It's in addition to that specific point.
Yeah.
It's fine for me when we're doing this whole circus, like when you're playing Man City in the cup, or you're playing Chelsea in a title race, and you're playing Chelsea, in the league, or you're playing Spurs, or you're playing United. I get it, make it happen, all these phrases and whatnot. But bring your lunch, bring your dinner, and it's Bournemouth and it's at home, bro. Like just another game. Can we get the fucking
It's
game?
points,
Let's
right?
get on the road, man. Yalla.
So even
Get
even
going,
like
bro.
even like
Remember, every single time it's a whole event. It's very frustrating,
Hey,
bro.
Rudia, what are you saying?
Bro, just scroll back with the live.
Pull up,
You can
pull up.
check your YouTube app, bro. It's like 30 seconds ago.
so
So Imamboya, bring your lunch, bring your dinner.
Did you bring
Come
your lunch?
on, man. I didn't, bro.
so even like for example, when they're building up to a big game, bro.
Should
I've
have
never seen any team in the top 3, top 4
Top
do
tier.
so many interviews and like build up promo videos towards that game, and then they go lose. Like when they were building up the Carabao Cup final, I don't know how many interviews this
Bring
guy did,
iftar.
bro, during the week, man.
Zoom. So,
No, and then to my second point, sorry. I saw a very good analytical video on Twitter after the debacle in London, where there was just basically an Arsenal fan being interviewed by Robbie, and he was saying, if you buy me Chef Gordon Ramsay ingredients, that doesn't make me Gordon Ramsay, right? Gordon Ramsay the chef. So it's basically talking about Arteta and the transfer window that Arsenal have had. The fact that they've bought all these players and now they suddenly became squad depth FC does not solve the underlying issues that Arteta has with this team and the system that they use. And he broke it down very simply. He said, when they attack, it's either Saka beats his man and gets the cross in, or Ben White does the overlap and gets the cross in. And he was just saying that there are some mannerisms to how you guys build up in football matches, in open play, that have already been sussed out. And the fact that you had a big, good transfer window will not solve those issues. For him, as an Arsenal fan, the guy who was being interviewed, the thing that he wants to see differently, and what he's seeing with Pep, and what he saw with Slot last season, is that they were able to adapt their teams to play in a different way. And right now, for me, as someone who sat here and said Arsenal should win the league, and now I'm kind of withdrawing that statement, is because I've never seen a title contender play at home and produce 0.05 XG from open play, right? And this is a team that is desperate for 3 points. And I'm not saying that whenever Liverpool have been in the title race or United have been in the title race, that every game is a 10 out of 10 in terms of performance. But whenever a title challenging team goes down at home, the fans will not leave that stadium booing, because you'll see the home team throw the entire kitchen sink at that to try get the 3 points, whether they're playing well or not. The Bournemouth game, I did not see the keeper be too bothered or too fast. And this is a...
You didn't see the keeper do what?
I didn't see the Bournemouth keeper get bothered.
Worked.
You know, for example, when United
They
were
didn't
going
test
for
him at all.
going for the title a long time ago.
That's Kitambo,
Guys
bro.
like Brad Friedel, those guys would be having 10 out of 10 performances.
Damn, Brad
keeping
Can you
guys
use the most
out.
recent examples, like Leicester, please?
Or, like Leicester. So for me, this Arsenal team, bro.
There was Mahrez and Kante and the
I think it has all the right components. And I think now we start to have conversations about the manager.
Oh.
Because for me personally, these players are really good players. Maybe not world class. Maybe Zubimendi was not the right buy. Maybe Mononi Madueke wasn't the right buy.
They stole him from us.
Maybe Martinelli.
Maybe and Madueke and what?
Maybe Martinelli needs to do better.
Calm down.
Things
guys.
like this. But
Nobody's saying sell
We
anymore.
made rejected us for this project.
But the fact that you can see Arsenal go down, and you as a neutral, you don't see where they're going to score a goal from, apart from a corner. For me, that is where the issue lies, bro.
Zoom. Why do these things happen to you every time in April? What happens to you, and why have you invited Man City back to the territories? Because at some point in December, when they were 7 points behind you, it felt like, before they signed Semenyo from Bournemouth, it felt like this season, it's not the Man City that we know. And you guys,
Eric,
we know you are very good.
Eric. Let's stop there.
And do you think the signings
Let's correct that question
or
for
they've
you.
just filled out the floor more?
All right, hold that thought.
Which question are you going
Let's correct that question of yours. Why have you invited Man
City
City back into the title? We didn't kick them out of the title race. They were only 9
They
points
kicked
behind.
themselves out.
They were only 9 points behind.
9 is a lot.
9
for
is not a
Man
lot.
City.
9 is not
for
a lot.
any team. Being 9
No.
points behind for any team is a
9
lot.
is not a lot when you have a game in hand. It's the same situation we were in when Arsenal were 8 points ahead of Man City. Hold on.
They were 7
when
with no game in
when
hand.
Arsenal were 8 points ahead of Man City, even though they have a game in hand. Remember, a win is not 1 point. A win is 3 points.
Listen,
So what? How many games?
They were
of a
7
swing?
points
how many,
behind.
How many swings of a game does that? How many game swings?
Why are you so
do you need
bothered?
in
They
there?
Why
were
are you so
7
bothered
points
about him
behind.
asking? Why are you so bothered by
They
him
were only
asking
7
you?
They
points
when
weren't
did
behind.
out of the title race.
A
They
win
were
is-
still in the title race.
A win is also a dog. Sorry.
but you know, when you mention,
So they
when-
weren't out of the
when
title
I-
race.
You know how what I mean by saying you've invited them back, because you've dropped 1 points in games that ideally you're not supposed to drop in a title race. If you play Liverpool and you do it at the Emirates, will be like, okay, it's a big team, or let's say Man City, but Bournemouth in April.
I mean, Man City, mid March, West Ham, Nottingham Forest, relegation battlers, teams that are worse than Bournemouth. aren't
So
they?
despite them dropping those points to those small teams, they are still now within contention with you guys.
Yes, because they have a game in hand, and the lead wasn't that big. If we were talking about a 12-point, if we were 12 points clear, and we put pressure on Man City before their game against Chelsea, then we'd be talking a lot more
You're
differently.
hanging on straws. That question, Eric Ameuliza, is
I'm
what
hanging
you're
on what?
on
straws,
straws
bro.
while
Come
drowning.
on, you don't know that saying?
Listen.
No, it's just his
No,
pronunciation.
relax. What's that about pronunciation? Your accent will not help you today.
Clutching on straws is the phrase you're looking
Listen,
for.
your accent will not help you today. Eric
Clutching.
anakuliza with his Embo accent. Sisi tumeelewa.
Ah.
Wewe unajua hujaelewa.
Yes.
The question, you're questioning the question. Like
Yes,
you're not-
because it's
you're-
stupid.
No, it's
Because
how
how is
this
relax.
stupid?
Because
How
think
is
about
this
it.
stupid, Zoom?
How have you allowed them back into the title race?
What's-
And they were always in a title
What is
race.
no-
You are 7 points clear with no
9 points clear.
Okay, 9 is when you are there, the game in hand. But now, without a game in hand, they were 7 points behind you.
Eric, even just tell him, even before the game in hand
You
story
can
came
check that
around.
from the
Where are you
Abu,
getting these mechanics from?
No,
I'm getting your
Eric,
accent to
Eric,
Eric.
No,
Eric.
you can check from the
Even
Premier League
before
app.
Where are you
this-
getting these mechanics from?
Even before
It's not a
this
mechanic.
game
I'm
in
just telling
hand.
you, they were 7 points behind you guys with no game in hand.
Even this before
That's
this
not a
game in
mechanic,
hand,
it's in the
Arsenal
Premier
had
League.
opportunities to widen this gap. That's what Eric's talking about. That's why he's saying you guys let them back, because there was opportunities.
And that's my point. They were
for
not
you.
out of the title race.
They were out.
Okay.
There were
They
so
were
many
not.
people saying that Arsenal
my
are winning
God.
this league.
Okay. This is
You let them back in,
You've
bro.
given him. Now the thing is, you guys are also letting him back in the conversation. Mmempatia kitu ya kushikilia to argue with. Okay, whatever. Let him
Give me a
back.
biscuit.
Those are irrelevant. Sawa.
Pause,
The
bro.
question right now, Eric and
How is that a
Oliza.
pause?
The question, what is
You
the
guys are
question?
saying some weird shit, bro. Out of the title race, pause.
Wewe, wacha kufocus kwa
Holding
maswali.
on straws, like bro.
What Eric is saying.
Huh.
Sawa. Forget about the wordings. Sawa.
Can
know
you use
what-
the word bottle in Basi?
You know what-
bottled it.
Use it.
Yes. So
Say
he's
it.
asking.
Say it. Have we bottled it?
We didn't want to use that word,
No,
but
Say it then.
producer told us not to say bottle.
Yeah.
Say it then.
Because he said you might go home, bro.
Say it then.
you said he's gonna fire us if you use the word bottlers.
All right, let's say it then. Have we bottled it or not?
What do you think you've bottled?
But
Well, no, I'm actually asking Eric because he did a very interesting introduction today.
I'm not the one taking questions.
On
You're the one who's
Instagram.
taking questions.
On Instagram, you did
You're the
an
one who's
you did an
who's taking
introduction, right?
questions. Yeah. Do you still have it?
Yes, I
You're still in
still
control.
think. Yes.
So if
no,
City win all their games,
I didn't say we're in control. I said I still think it's in our hands.
you still think it. So you don't have control, but you still have it in your hand.
How
The
does
trophy
that
has
mean?
both sides. Still,
How's
There's
it
two
in your,
sides.
how is it in your hands?
Two
because we
people
still
cannot
play
win
Man
the trophy.
City. Because we still play Man City.
The Man City that beat you, Juicy. That you're scared
Yes.
of.
They
Yes.
they
Okay.
celebrated a draw against Man City.
Okay, fantastic.
Damn
So
it.
the question is, I have a question.
Oh, I hope it's well worded.
I have a
I
question.
hope it's well worded.
Listen,
I hope it's not
will-
beyond your English.
Shut up,
Listen,
man. Let him ask first.
I hope I'll get it. Go on.
I'll throw the words. You fix it.
All right, I
So,
hope they're in
You
order.
arrange them.
Wewe,
Arrange the words.
in your accent, wewe ziweke vile zinafaa kuwa.
Sawa.
Sawa. Your goalkeeper against Bournemouth had the most touches. So there was this conversation that you're taking so much risks at the back, which is brave if you want to play from the back, right? But how comes when it comes to attacking, your front players, your Odegaard, they're not taking risks. They're taking risks at the back, but no risk going forward.
Well, Odegaard
That's
didn't
a
play this
systemic-
game.
No, I'm
but
saying like
I get what you mean. Odegaard didn't play that game.
I remember the Champions League game. There was a
Sporting.
time Rice was passing Odegaard the ball. He's even telling him, turn, like do something with the ball, but he'll just keep bringing back.
That's different. That's different.
But
That's
the point
a
is,
different
no,
context.
point is, how comes your front players? I think 11 games Saka hasn't scored.
I mean, he hasn't
think,
played in probably 9 of those.
No, his last game
No,
that
come
he's
on,
played.
Bro, Nico Riley has
When's the last time we saw
wait.
Saka? It was the Carabao Cup final.
That was
he
literally
played.
your last game before.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, imagine
played
that.
in
That is the last game before the Bournemouth, before
Yeah,
the
he
Champions League game, the Carabao game.
No,
So
we played against Sporting Lisbon, for example.
I have said that is the last game before
Southampton,
the
we
Champions
played.
League.
you guys
Southampton,
leave
we
the
played.
star boy,
It
bro.
couldn't
Star
play
boy,
even if it was
star
fit.
boy is tired,
It
man.
couldn't
That's
start.
what I'm saying. We haven't seen him
No,
ever
how can you
since.
say it's been
Ever
9 out of
since
something game?
United played.
Star boy
There
is
was
on,
international break.
he's on the
After international break, there were games. United
Only
aren't.
two. Only two.
Saka is
That's
on
3
the
games we played.
Post new contract form. He's on that Salah form, you know, and Salah got the
Salah is
money.
on 20 GA.
You know, I'm just saying, bro.
This season.
Yeah,
Wow. Anyway, the question
He's
was
also leaving.
your
so-
your front three,
with 2 prems.
your front outside or your front 5.
Mhm.
There's no goals. if you remove penalties for Gyökeres, for example, there's like I think one non-penalty goal in the last 14 games.
I get your point, and either way, you're right. The tactics, something needs to change. Performances have to improve. We just talked about Zubimendi, whilst you were traditionally late for the show. Yes, traditionally.
No. Endelea. Miss to interrupt. You want us to hold on to that? Twende. Zubimendi.
I'm not holding on to it. I'm moving it on. Why are you still talking about it?
Stop stretching the straws, bro.
What?
I don't know.
Zubimendi has been off form. He needs to be checked for real, because that guy apparently was.
This is the wrong time to be off form, bro. You're supposed to be.
Obviously, this is the worst time, and it's not just off form. This is the worst time to lose momentum.
Why does it happen to every April? Last season, it was April. The other season, April. The West Ham game.
I don't know, but you know,
you're a zero butler, man.
But in April, you know, we've managed some out of character performances.
I saw on TV yesterday that you have the worst form, Man City have the best form in April.
Yeah.
Yes, but you know, in April we've managed some out of character performances. Last season we beat Real Madrid home and away.
So whom? I was asking you.
Well, before you go, Naeem. So now you have to beat Man City for you to win the league, ideally.
Which is
I would like that.
What it should have been, or like
you are champions, man.
That's
what
I would like.
You have the champions mentality.
I would like that.
Do you think it's gonna happen?
I don't know.
We just gotta see what they're.
Bro, why are you giving me vague answers? You never give me vague answers before.
So, in my opinion,
you always on point.
In my opinion,
Somali na Biskov. Same what's up.
It's a thing.
No, go on, bro. Yeah, bro. My people love this team.
All right, so in my opinion,
go on.
In my opinion,
yeah,
these guys need to fucking lock the fuck in, bro.
Need to lock in April.
Yes.
What are you saying?
They need to lock the fuck in because you've lost the game to Bournemouth. Cool. Sawa.
Bournemouth
was shit. It was shit.
It's not cool.
Last season, Bournemouth did the double on us. Sawa. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They did the double on us.
One day at home.
Sawa. This season, we've won one. They've won one now. And what they need to do is block out the fucking noise. Don't go into social media. Go into training and get better. Whatever you need to do to get your head right. Just play the game as if it's a game.
That's cute. Wait, Zoom. That's because cute. You're saying don't go to social media. But Arteta is bringing TikTok to the training ground.
That's what I'm saying. Arteta also needs to lock the fuck in.
How?
Arteta also needs to lock the fuck in, bro. He can't. I was just telling Naeem, he can't be eventicizing everything. Everything is some massive event. Everything is Hajj, Eid, Christmas, and what do you
bring your lunch,
bro?
Bring your dinner.
Chill the fuck out, man. It's just another game.
Bro, he told the Arsenal fans to put on their socks and boots and come and play with us. So
but are you surprised?
You know, like kick every ball with us, and that was Real Madrid. We get that, but now we can't be doing that against Bournemouth, man. What are we going to do next?
Of the running.
What are we going to do next? Let's say, for example, we go and beat Man City. For example, so hypothetically speaking, in an unlikely world, we go and beat Man City for the first time in 11 years in a title race that means something to us.
Damn.
Then we go and play Newcastle, and you know how Newcastle have a thing.
Now.
Then Arteta goes for the press conference, invites your mother and your father, all your nans. Watu wa Afrika, watu wa Asia, walete wote, kutakuwa na event, tutasign majazi, kila. Bro, chill the fuck out. It's another game. Lock the fuck in, boys. You train as well as you can.
But you guys used to enjoy these things. So
that's what I was saying. I get it when you're playing Real Madrid. I get it when you're playing Chelsea in a title race. I get it when you're playing
but you're starting
Spurs
to
and whatnot.
You're starting to see the cheesy corniness
over.
Of
it's
Arsenal,
not cheesiness.
Bro.
It's
corniness,
too much.
Bro.
But it was the start of a running.
No, it's not cheesiness. It's over-tuning, which is a pattern with Arteta.
It's corny, bro.
What do you mean over-tuning?
It's over-tuning. You know when you tune your, your equalizer.
Tune, man.
Mm-hmm.
What we
tune.
Under that,
right? When you tune your equalizer or you fine-tune your settings or something, he over-fine-tunes everything.
You see that as that?
That's what I'm saying.
I see that as someone who's just... Remember, he's the creator of playing...
This is the part where I explain. This is the part where I explain. This is the part where I explain.
From the creators of You Never Walk Alone.
This is the part where I explain.
And that was bad.
From the creators of...
The dog?
The dog.
Win.
From the creators of The Bulb.
Pickpockets.
Yes.
Pickpockets.
This is the part where I explain. Yeah. This is the part where I explain.
That's the type of person... That's and that is only what we have seen. I can't imagine... I genuinely believe there is a way more corniness or whatever fine-tuning that he does in the back, the things we don't even see that the players are genuinely tired of.
No, I don't think they're genuinely tired of. I don't think so at all.
But then you won't be saying they watch FTV.
No, bro. Actually, just that point of
I
players being tired.
think-
Maybe they're not tired.
I don't think
but
they're
do you
tired
think
of it at all.
some of them are thinking this shit is unnecessary?
Watch it.
Yes, I think
The
some of them
TikToks.
Okay,
might.
so the players are not tired, but you're tired.
Like when they
How
show
does
up
that
to
make sense?
training, when they show up to
Wait,
training,
wait.
then you see
Wait,
TikTok.
so
I'm
the
sure
players
guys are thinking, bro, it says Bournemouth. What the
But
fuck
most
is
of
all
them are young
this?
players. It's not like they
No,
experience
but
so
for
much.
them, as a player, I know there are some guys in that dressing room saying, say Anadu.
Exactly. So imagine Zuhum, if you find it weird and like too much, and you're just watching. Now
I
imagine,
find it weird
imagine the
and too
person who's
much.
training while watching TikTok, bro.
I find it weird and too much after a 2-1 loss to Bournemouth at home in a title running race in the middle of April. So that's different. But
Also the players.
In
The
September
players
it's fine.
also lost in April. What's the
but
difference?
nobody was talking about his methodologies when we're top of the table, 9 points clear. Nobody was
I was.
mentioning
Hey, yo.
I was.
Nobody was
Saddam
talking
was.
about
Hey,
it.
hey,
Saddam
hey,
Nobody was talking
hey,
about it.
hey, yo.
Nobody
He
was
was.
talking about. Nobody was mentioning it after we beat Sporting 1-0 away from home, or
Sporting,
after.
come on.
The lucky Sporting.
They didn't have
Yes.
a
The
captain.
lucky,
Yes.
the lucky game.
Yes. After we beat Bayern Munich, nobody was talking about win the dog, because you're winning games.
You didn't beat Bayern in a crucial knockout game. You beat them in the group stages.
How much?
I don't know.
3-1. We beat them, right?
Again, you're holding
That's
on to
the
the
point.
straws. You know
That's
the
the
straws
point.
we're
His
talking about. You're
methodologies-
still holding on to the straws,
Jackie,
bro.
let's move
Relax.
away
Clutching,
from this
clutching.
point now. To the next point, I want to ask you a
Listen,
question.
no, wait.
My question first.
Okay.
Yeah.
My issue here is he's been overtuning stuff. So, for example, he's if you think about our system, when you talk about the system, he's made us very defensively strong, right? But now
Which is
he's
good.
overdone it because now we've lost too much going forward. Okay, when you look at for example, even the stuff that you guys are talking about, the mental aspects of the game, the exercises and whatnot, he's gotten him to one point, but now he's overdoing it, right? When you look at, for example, the atmosphere, he went and fixed a really dead atmosphere, and now every single event, every single game at the Emirates, he's doing something. Like if we were to have a concert, okay,
Expert.
by Coldplay over the summer, and they were doing it at the Emirates, he would be doing motivational speeches for, something of a lifetime, adventure of a lifetime or something. Like he would be pushing it too much.
See, afungue church basi.
That's
If
what I'm
he's a
saying.
motivational speaker.
That's what I'm saying. So now he needs to chill the fuck out. The players also need to chill the fuck out because we are one game away from a Champions League semi-final. And if you think about it, if they really go for it, they can beat this Man City side away from home and put to bed any hopes of Man City going for the title any longer. Like having that psychological victory. They can.
See, to go realistic now, I feel like you're now just talking
Bro,
because
no.
because you have
No.
a mic in front
Saddam,
of you.
It's actually
Saddam.
bullshit.
Unaongea tu say
No,
Chukua,
wait,
we are
Saddam.
recording.
Saddam,
Can you
Saddam.
just now start thinking and then talking?
No, Saddam.
Bro, you
Let's
sat
go.
here with that mic and told me you were in a title race in August, and you told me you were in a title race in
And pull
November.
out Ilani.
You told me you were in a title race in January. You pulled out it. Can we bring out the schedule? Can we bring out the schedule?
Unaharibu bash.
Okay.
Unaboresha bash.
Don't
Umo.
fucking talk to me about delusional.
It's still on though. Yo,
So,
listen.
don't fucking talk to me about delusional.
Alright, relax.
Zoom.
We're talking about Arsenal.
So,
We're talking about
Liverpool fans are tweeting.
You're deflecting.
Shut the fuck up.
You're deflecting.
Liverpool.
That's what are we doing
Liverpool fans
You
are
actually thought they're
tweeting.
gonna drop points against Bournemouth.
Obviously, because you mean as your ball. What question is that?
Now, Liverpool fans are
Show
talking
me,
about.
okay, from our game, what did we lose there? We're on track.
All right, show me.
You drew
We
with
on
Bournemouth
track.
last game.
We lost to Newcastle, which you said we would.
We're on track.
How
And
did you beat
we
Bournemouth?
won against Everton.
We drew.
How did you know you're gonna lose to Newcastle and then they're bad this season?
Obvious.
Oi, did you beat Bournemouth?
No, we drew.
No, we
They
drew,
drew.
but because I beat Everton,
It's a
I had
cancel
said
out.
we were gonna draw with Everton.
So it cancels out.
Oh, common sense.
All right,
Anyway.
Liverpool fans
Okay,
are tweeting. Liverpool fans are tweeting. I don't know why. I have a feeling about PSG. Liverpool fans are tweeting.
It's our history, bro. It's,
It's
our
your
tradition.
history. It's your history.
tradition,
It's your
bro.
history.
We've done
Okay,
it
so-
6 years ago. Yes, name.
You know, for me personally, the fact that Saddam has gotten this thing
No,
correct
I didn't
to a
make this.
T,
I didn't make
right?
this.
He's gotten it correct to a T.
It's not his.
He's giving me the
You're just gonna get us
feeling
banned.
about the
Thank
game
you.
at the Etihad because something.
You're just gonna get us
something
banned. It's not
weird
his.
is gonna happen.
That's took it from a guy
that's
on
cute.
Twitter.
But I got some Twitter, but I believed it as
You
gospel.
believed in it, okay? So Azul, my question to you, bro. My question to you, right? Do you feel like the signings you guys made in the transfer window in whatever have raised your ceiling, or they've just filled out the floor a bit more?
How do you sign Madueke? What ceiling are you talking about? No, sign Madueke.
Madueke has 2 goals in how many competitions?
Trossard, Martinelli.
Trossard didn't come this season.
No. I'm just saying in terms of the attack. It's quite
Our
dead.
best, our
So,
5 of our
these-
top
The first
strikers.
question was the new signings.
these signings, right?
Yeah.
Zubi right now. Has
Zubi
he
has
done
been decent, to be
anything?
honest.
He's been
No,
very
has he
good.
done anything that Partey was not doing last
Oh,
season?
hell no.
Apart
Yes.
Apart from
being
the throw-ins.
inappropriate with the,
No.
with the
Until
opposite gender.
innocent
Asking
until
for
proven guilty.
permission, I think that's a great start.
Yeah, I
Innocent
mean,
until proven guilty.
concept.
We're not here to judge people.
Let's not go there. Let's stick to football for now.
Yeah.
This is
Innocent until proven guilty.
yeah, we need to monetize.
All right,
Anyway,
well,
so,
he's not getting us knocked out of the Champions League yet, so.
yeah. So do you feel like your signings have
Yes,
raised?
he's been in form, but 3 of our best attackers are the new signings. Gyökeres,
Oh,
Eze, and who's the other guy?
Madueke.
Gyökeres is your best signing.
Gyökeres is our best attacker right now. He's
Eze,
our top
Gyökeres,
scorer.
Madueke.
And he has 1 goal in the last 11 games.
We've
Non
signed
penalty.
someone else.
See the way the bar is so low.
No,
Are you seeing- are you seeing a pattern
Zubimendi
here?
is one of our
One of
top
our
scorers.
This is what I'm
Yes,
trying to say.
Zubimendi is one of our top scorers.
Eze one of your
Wait,
best
can
attackers,
you
right?
can you hear Zoom's point? Zubi is one of their top scorers.
He has 6 goals.
That's
That
embarrassing.
is
Very
embarrassing.
good.
That's
He's
embarrassing.
very
Gyökeres
good.
was on
How
50
many
goals by
goals-
now last season
That's
Are you-
in the Nunes League.
Do you even know where to watch that?
Nah.
Exactly, so shut the fuck up.
Okay.
But you're the
how
one who
many-
signed him, not me, after
Wait, this
signing
is-
Nunes.
No, but don't talk about what happened last
Wait,
season
why
when
you
there's
bringing
no
Nunes
relevance
here?
to this season.
It is about
Wait,
the league.
Tulia.
Nunes won the league.
How many
by
goals
the
does
way.
Eze have?
He has, I think, 10 goals.
No, can we confirm that?
All
No,
competitions.
that's not true. He's got
In the
no,
Premier
he
League.
doesn't
You're
have
lying.
10
No,
goals.
in the Premier League, in the
You're
Premier
lying.
League, please.
You guys are asking in the Premier League or
Yeah,
not?
yeah. No, we're talking
It's a Premier League show,
Yeah,
my friend.
Talking about this
You're
season.
not
It's a
giving
Premier
us
League
that.
show.
Vincent,
Okay, then that means he has 5 goals.
Giving us
Okay, 5
Eze's
goals.
one on it.
5 goals against Spurs.
Yeah.
4
No,
against Spurs,
4 against Spurs,
someone
1
else.
against Crystal Palace.
That's embarrassing. What are we talking? He's your best signing.
So it's
And he
4
has-
against
and he
Barca.
has
He's
more in the
scored
Champions
He
League.
scored against 2 teams.
One in former side. He played for that team.
And he has a few more in the Champions League.
Are you seeing a pattern here? 5 goals in the league.
Our attack is
4
not
against
good.
1 team.
Our
He's got
attack is
6.
not good.
And the Spurs are going down. So next season, I think only 2.
6 goals, 2 assists.
Oh, 6 goals and 2 assists. Fantastic.
And those 2 on the pattern.
Okay,
These
that's-
are assists on the pattern corner.
Let's go to Noni
No,
Madueke.
1 was against Man City in the last minute.
Noni Madueke, guys. Manduki.
That is Gabriel Jesus numbers.
There we go. There we go. Manduki with 2 goals in the Premier League for Arsenal this season.
There was a day.
Raised the ceiling. Raised
That
the-
guy-
So he has 11 GA, which is not bad.
All right,
11 GA all
all right,
competition.
all right.
Bro, how many competitions do you play?
Saka.
When you talk about all competitions,
We're talking
how many
about
competitions do you guys
Can
play?
we see Saka?
Wait,
You're
wait.
losing a Zoom.
Wait,
Why
wait,
mention
wait,
United
wait.
in this?
How
Let's
can
take
he
the
say all
territories.
competitions?
Let's take the
How can you
territories.
say all
You have to
competitions?
say in all competition.
You're in 3 competitions right now. More than
2.
everyone.
2.
Oh, I think
Saka
Richard Olewa.
has 6 goals this season.
Eh?
But he's getting married, mashallah. Clap for the boy. Can we go to
12 goals and 13 assists.
Where's
can we go
Madueke,
to
bro? The guy-
Gyökeres?
No.
But to be honest, Gyökeres, I'm at least giving him some leeway because it's his first season.
Go to
It's not just that
Madueke.
it's first
Madueke
season.
left the
He's
Club
been
World Cup
feeding on
final to go to
scraps.
sign for Arsenal.
I don't understand why guys chat shit about Gyökeres. If this is the attack you guys go and make fun of, and then 12 goals in the league, right? But then 18 goals in all competitions.
Non-penalty. Can we see non-penalty, please?
How many goals?
Madueke
How
has
many
picked up
penalties
in
are
the
there?
last couple of weeks.
So what? He has the most goals in January.
But we're
Since
talking,
January.
we're talking about Arsenal.
What do you mean since January?
He has the most goals
Like,
in all.
what is
by
that?
all
What do you mean?
strikers since
Like,
January?
what is special about since
That
January?
means his 2026 form has been good. Can
That's
you fucking
proper.
contextualize
Yes,
for
less than
yourself?
No, we're talking about
Or
the
do you
entire
need me
season
to
here.
help you? Do you
We're
need me to
talking about
hold
the
your hand
entire
and
season.
walk
Why
you
are we
through?
talking about January?
Let's just be honest. Gyökeres has picked up.
Yeah, I said that.
Later half of the season, I can agree he's picked up.
But if you want to
But
win the
you guys
league,
need
we
a
need
better
more than
striker,
this for the
bro.
entire season.
I think you need a better
Yes,
striker.
absolutely, I agree.
Can I
But
ask you a question
that's,
now?
That makes no sense. You guys need to pick and choose where you stand.
We're
Is
not
our attack
picking
shit?
anything.
Tell us
Is our
about
attack
Madueke.
shit? Or is our striker shit? Because if our attack is shit, then surely that will affect our striker's numbers.
No,
Is he
saying
getting
I'm
enough chances?
giving him a pass because it's his first season.
No, you're giving him a pass for the
And then
wrong
he
reason.
also-
We need to see your chances created.
And I'm also giving him a pass because he's playing with people who keep passing the ball
There
back.
we go. There we go. Now we're speaking logically, guys. Let's get it going. Don't lose this.
But they've been
Let's
saying
keep
that the
it
entire
going.
season about
This is
Declan Rice.
momentum. Now
Relax,
you. Now
relax.
you
Now
try
you.
say something logically.
Relax. We all know
So
Arteta is
your
shit.
logic, you're
No,
against
let's stick to
Bournemouth.
that logic. Let's stick to that
Listen,
logic.
Your logic
He's
is
done
against
it.
Bournemouth.
He's done
Can
it.
I
I
ask a
believe in
question?
you.
So when Ahmad said the only hope is corner,
Was he cooking or was he not cooking? He was cooking.
I don't know.
Ahmad is a player. He's a pro
scored
player.
a goal from outside the set piece.
You're getting dragged. Una jam. Why are you bringing
What's his hope?
Relax.
What's his hope?
Mbona ujam na Ahmad ni player, unajam na hizi mafans?
No. I'm asking what's his hope?
Unapigana na mafans,
No,
unapigana na players.
he can't attack guys.
Okay.
And now he doesn't want it, bro. Where is he?
Okay.
Cheki.
How many goals does he have?
Who?
Ahmad.
Relax.
Let's bring up Ahmad's goal.
That's
Let's bring up Ahmad's goal.
You know both of you can go trophyless.
Ahmad is not
This
in
season,
the...
both
Let's
of
bring
you
up
can go
Ahmad's
trophyless.
goals.
Ahmad's not in the title race.
Is he in the Premier League?
But he doesn't
This is a Premier League show.
That's a joke.
Let's go. 2 goals.
Someone
2
got
goals,
Someone
bro.
got scored.
No,
Oh my days.
He was at AFCON.
Wait, how many goals does
He was at AFCON, wait.
Nunya have? Nunya. Sorry, Matheus
He
Nunya.
has 9, bro.
Why are you allowing this? Why are we talking about United?
Let's go.
He has 9, bro.
No, compare him with Buemo.
One more than Saka, who's been
Bravo.
shit.
This is my TV.
Wow.
This is
Bravo,
an answer.
don't fucking touch that TV.
This is
We're live.
wait.
This is in
Violence.
Yeah. Check it. Let me ask you now, yeah? So if you don't win on Sunday, will you join us in saying it's over?
No. Anything can happen, bro.
Why do you want him to join you? We're back here, Apple.
Yes.
We will cook you from there. You don't need to join us.
Wait. Let me ask you.
You don't need to
something.
join us.
Let me ask you something. So, what's the point of saying the title race is over? As an Arsenal fan, what's the point?
Being realistic with the situation.
Being realistic or lying to yourself?
No,
Being
realistic.
realistic.
And what do you do when
It's
you're being
statistics.
realistic?
It's
What do you
being
do? What
statistic.
do you do by being
It's
realistic?
just understanding the situation, knowing that we cannot do
By
this.
doing this, what do you do? What's the aim of this?
No, the aim of this is being able to deal with the situation better instead of waiting for the end of the season.
Huh?
In short, what Eric is
Sema
saying.
kwa Kiswahili, please.
Let me explain. What Eric is saying.
You hear what he said?
Just be you. Be an Arsenal fan.
Don't over-expect.
Be like just you like bottling. Just embrace the bottling. What is usijipate expectations za Man City na Liverpool na Man United. Just accept you are shining between August to March, and then April is that time of the year where
No.
you just fall apart, and that's okay. And I will never judge you, Zoom, if you say the season is over because you've accepted your situation. And by the way, life Nivo, by the way, you can't just force things.
Can I tell you how you win the game on Saturday? Sunday, sorry. You guys start Max Dauman.
Yes, absolutely. I agree.
Max
Max
Doman syndrome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
But
You start him because...
before that, they have a game on Wednesday.
Yeah,
A big
I
game.
think that one's
We'll talk about that.
They're
on
only
Thursday.
1-0 up.
that one's done though. But I think
No, we're finishing with
Hey,
Arsenal
don't
now.
be so sure,
I think
bro.
Max Dauman right now is the only untainted player in the attack in that team, and I think that's why he's very, very.
But they have a
dangerous.
Premier League
Do you know
winner,
why?
though.
Do you know why he's like that? He hasn't played in the system long enough. It's a
exactly.
system that just even Madueke's first game, bro. He was
No, but
flying.
also Zubimendi needs to be dropped.
He was flying. Relax. Hujafika
So
hapo.
who do you start?
Bro, it's very, very clear. Rice in the 6. So, Eze, if Odegaard's available, then Odegaard plays. But if he's not, then Norgard in the 6, Rice,
La
and
hawla.
Eze.
That sounds like that's a championship team, man.
So,
No garden who?
Norgard and Rice, yes.
You got
God.
Jonah Noga this season, man.
Yes, but Zubimendi needs to be taken out. Did you guys see that clip or not?
No,
Yeah,
we,
I
everyone,
saw it.
we,
No, I've seen
listen,
it.
we've been
As in
new.
that's-
But he's
We've
been good
new.
for that one
Why are
game.
you
He's been
realizing
very
it
good.
now?
He's been very good.
So
But
you're
he's
not
off
dropping him
form.
because of one game.
No, you're not dropping him because of one game. He's been shit since like
United.
I'm
yeah,
like
since
November.
Since United, I don't think he's recovered.
November, December.
Noga has been shit in training. According to Arteta, he doesn't play.
I mean, I don't think he
Alright,
ever
go on.
said that.
And then
And then I would start Martinelli, Kai Havertz striker, and honestly, if Saka's not available, Dauman.
I think start Dauman regardless if Saka is available
Maybe,
or not.
maybe.
He dropped
even
Saka, he
that.
dropped Starboy.
Maybe even that.
Star man.
And then Calafiori.
You guys like 28, 26, 25.
Nah.
Drop
Hey,
that
bro.
star boy thing, bro.
That's some racism shit. Just because he's black, unamfanya kwa
Just-
mzee.
he's not a star boy no more.
Look at this guy,
Can't be a star boy for 5 years.
Starboy in the show.
He's at 22.
Even
Wait, Rashford's 28. I'm pretty sure someone's still calling him
No,
Star
Boy.
Boy.
calling him
star
boy. Star boy.
Aggressive, why aggressive?
Star Boy. What's boy in Spanish?
Chico.
Star Tico. Star Chico. I'm pretty
Why
sure
are
he's
you
still being
mentioning
called
United
that.
players whenever mentioning your players?
Huh?
Why are you mentioning your...
Who?
Sorry, what?
Into the mic, producer, man.
Bro,
and he's winning a league.
I'm pretty
Into
sure-
the mic
I'm
in
pretty
his first season.
You're pretty sure what?
I'm pretty sure Anthony has more goals than Rashford over there, bro.
Nah, that's not true.
You're just again, you're holding on to
Hey,
the
like
straw.
leo unataja place for United sana man.
Looking for clicks.
Because they, wow, wanapenda kutaja
We're
maplayers
talking
wangu.
about Arsenal now. What do you mean? Why should you do
It's
it?
an
Si utajua Man City.
Also,
So that is
can,
Semenyo.
can we all come to an agreement?
No, we're not agreeing with
You
anything.
guys are some ungrateful fucks.
Why are we ungrateful?
All of you.
Uh-huh.
Everybody that's not involved in a very boring Premier League season, right? It's been so boring. The football's so dull. Now you guys are all giddy and excited. Look, everybody's back.
You think it's because of you?
This guy's shaved.
Wait,
This guy's wearing a jersey again.
And it's a nice jersey, Eric.
He's wearing a football jersey
Wait,
again.
you think
You
it's
guys,
because of
you're
you?
being entertained,
it's
man.
because of Bournemouth.
Because of the title race.
Because of Bournemouth. I'm relaxed.
Because of the title
Jama.
race, bro. You guys are
Because
excited.
of Southampton?
Sunday now, we have a fucking curtain raiser.
No, do you know
Hii
why?
title zilikumisha December kasaini Semenyo. Hata Haaland aliacha kufunga.
Do you know why we're all so excited, bro? It's because we could see this coming. We try to tell you.
Every April,
And
you
then
do
the
that
fact-
every year.
The fact that it's accompanied by sideshows, you know, there's that training video in TikTok is what is making it more funny, bro.
Ama Arteta and Man City. You know
This is what
mnamwesta
it,
aja.
even did you see that the Zionist guy greeting guys in the tunnel was
The guy
coming
on
in the
TNT.
Arsenal players? Mad.
Yeah.
This is the
What,
guys
what?
who want to win the league.
What? Did you see the what?
The Zionist guy greeting players as they're going into
Oh
the
yeah,
tunnel.
that guy needs
But
to
that's your
stop,
club.
bro.
That's your
You
club.
see, like that's another
That's your
thing.
club,
It's
because
true, bro.
it's
They need to
rooted
cut
in
that
the
shit out.
Zionism.
banged
They need to
by
cut that shit
Bournemouth
out, bro.
2-1.
That guy is essentially.
And then you have an Arsenal
essentially,
player saying the
that's
grass
an
was too dry,
influencer.
bro.
See, that's an influencer.
Yokeres.
See, that guy's an
And
influencer.
then you look at Rice's.
I don't think he's an influencer. He just
He
makes
is.
content.
He's an
It's
influencer.
He's a
like you.
content creator. He's an influencer.
It's like you over there.
Yeah, exactly. So
Wallahi.
we need to cut that shit out, bro. Get the influencers out. Guys need to get serious.
Even him, he has
They need to lock in.
Yeah, man.
So that, okay, so you're really overestimating your club's bullshit capabilities. Combine these words well. Now,
What?
You are underestimating. That is the right
well,
word.
Tulia,
Okay.
your club played at an AI TikTok. Like that's what your club did. So even when we invite influencers, that's the least of the problem.
I'm gonna edit us
Yeah,
to
but Because-
Arteta is like 48, man. Like he doesn't know what's the difference between TikTok and everything. Like Saddam, my name.
Pep knows.
I said Arteta.
No, but Pep is older.
So the only manager who's played TikTok videos in training ground doesn't know TikTok.
He doesn't know the difference between AI and real. You know.
you believe that? So come out at you.
Have
what
you
is
seen
real,
what
what is not?
have you seen what this guy shares on TikTok? Come on, say it.
No,
You have to remind them. Oh, Baba, Mama. You know that's AI. Name pia. Unk.
How did we even get here?
Anyway,
Madueke is a flop. That is for
okay,
sure.
honestly, bro. Like,
so why was the pitch?
we even forgot the antic of withdrawing 11 players from international,
international
football
break.
to go lose to Southampton.
where are they? Where are those guys?
We discussed that.
Where are they?
No,
Most of them played.
I wasn't here last week.
Where are they?
Most of them played.
Who played?
The keeper played.
David Raya.
Yeah.
We withdrew David Raya from
Did he
international
withdraw? I
break.
don't know who withdrew.
All right, let's speak factually, guys. Otherwise, you guys are just a bunch of clowns, and I'm also here.
Why don't you win the league?
Well, I'm trying. What are you guys doing?
We are in the Champions League.
And what else?
Okay, wait, relax. We'll go down to Liam.
Na wewe
Sisi
uko-
wote
na wewe uko juu. Na wewe uko juu.
Juu yake, yeah.
Juu yake,
wote
eh.
tunaona trophies kwa hii show.
Na wewe uko juu.
On top.
Kwa hii show kila mtu ana
Wewe uko
trophies.
juu ama uko nje? Eric,
Shikilia.
ako
Hakuna
juu
difference ya
ama
number
uko
2 na number 5.
Ah,
Tunaingia Champions
kuna
League
difference
wote.
kubwa.
By then
Kuna
you're going.
difference kubwa.
Hakuna tofauti.
Kuna difference kubwa.
What's the
sana.
difference?
Well, we're a better team than you guys.
Oh, I beat you at
Yes.
Emirates.
And I beat you at Old
All right,
Trafford.
guys. All right,
Shikilia.
guys.
So we're the same.
All right.
No, we're not.
All right, guys.
Sasa nini what nini nakusumbua?
So, yeah.
I'm about to be in the semi-final of the Champions
What a
League.
trophy. Do they
Where
give,
are you?
Do they give trophies for semi-final?
Where are you
No,
in the
do they
Champions
give
League?
trophies for number 2?
Where are you in the Champions
Wait,
League?
kuna-
Leave alone
kuna-
semi-finals.
Are you in the
Spurs were in
Champions
the
League?
final in 2019.
Are you in the Champions
Not being
League?
in
Saddam?
Champions League and losing in the final.
Inter lost by
What's the
5-0
difference?
last season. 5.
What's the difference?
All right. Moving
Yeah,
on to
well,
Spurs now.
So
That
it
was
doesn't
a
matter.
good-
Getting
a
to
good-
the Champions League doesn't matter.
Good
No,
segue.
it matters, but
It doesn't matter.
If you finish number
That
2,
means Inter Milan are the same team as United. They're as bad as them.
Shall we talk
in
about
terms
Spurs
of
now?
in terms of what we as fans expect from our teams, if you finish number 2, both of us are going to the Champions League. You don't get a trophy for that unless you're in the championship. That is why they give
No,
number
but
2
there's
trophies.
only one person who says there's a trophy for top 4.
So there's no
and he's
difference.
the founder.
There's no difference between number 5
and
number 2.
There's no difference from
There's
a
no
fan
difference.
perspective.
No. From everything
So sema
perspective,
yes, nini
number
unaweka
2
question mark?
and
Sema
number 5,
yes,
there's no
atafanya
difference.
nini?
Yes.
Yes.
That is factually incorrect.
Sawa basi.
Quality is different. Very likely, number 2 has beaten number 5 over the course of the season. They get more money.
Have you beaten United?
Yes, we
They
have.
also beat you.
Okay.
All right, guys.
We've already established this.
So-
We're
Yes,
getting repetitive.
yes. So,
We've
who
also
gets-
beaten Chelsea, for example. What number are they?
They're not top 5.
All right, guys.
Number
Producer, what's next on the agenda, man?
So,
Have you beaten us? And we beat you.
have you
What's
beaten
next
us?
on the
Yes, we
agenda,
did.
man?
When?
Dominic Szoboszlai's free kick.
That's all it took. A low XG moment.
Wow.
But you weren't better than us.
Why
Alright,
don't
guys.
you do that in the Champions League final?
What?
Yeah, move it on.
Why don't you do that XG in the Champions League final? If free kicks don't match anymore, you should have done that with
All right,
Cherry.
I'd love for you guys to show your XG against
Okay, I
PSG
have
then.
one last question.
Do you want to talk about
With
that?
the back 5.
And how many touches you had in the box?
With the
Wait,
back
wait.
5.
With your back 7. And still got shafted. Back 7 shots, bro.
Let's finish with the Prem first.
Shut the fuck up, man.
We are not talking about Champions League.
Oh, no, you don't want to talk about Champions League?
Excuse me, I have one last question. One last question.
Go on.
How comes you guys have a Zionist greeting players, but you don't have water to wet your pitches? Because Gyökeres was complaining he couldn't score a hat trick
The Zionists took all the water. Next question.
No, seriously, that's a
Hey,
serious
leo
question.
kuna mbaya
Bro,
mbaya.
Papa Pinkas is a piece of shit. He's a Zionist. I get it. I'm not a big fan of his either. So,
You know, the Champions League was promised to him 3,000 years ago.
yeah. He's brought this on us. He's probably the curse. He's probably the curse.
Hey.
Anyway.
Leo ni mbaya.
There was did you see the Mwafrika was robbed?
The podcast guy.
Yeah, the podcast guy was robbed.
It was robbed, bro.
There's a suspect.
Who is that?
Alikuja hakupata cup lakini
Yeah.
ikabidi amena na kamera.
Mpata kikombe.
Hakuna vikombe, hakuna trophies.
Alikuja kutafuta cup akona acha tuone hizi.
So Mwafrika next time
Because
like a trophy.
you know why alichukua kamera?
Mm.
Because you know Odegaard anapenda. You know like the
Oh, remember that
photography.
meme from last season?
Was it last season?
No, season
What?
before last
Season
season.
before.
When
What?
they robbed us.
Odegaard taking photographs.
That was the season before.
Yeah. So
They
yeah,
have-
that's
they have bottled a couple of seasons, not only last
yeah. There's
season.
so
All right.
many.
State of the top 4 race. Since we're moving on.
No, let's go through some comments. Let me go through some comments. Zuhum blood sugar is through the roof.
That's why I'm drinking water, man.
That is the dude 27p. Ian Otieno, Zuhum's head is so hot sahi.
Hapo unaweza pika mayai.
Woo!
Unaweza chemsha maji
Siwe
hapo.
Brevo wa jamaa kutetea. Zoom hizi sema Brevo by the way.
Try and touch that fucking screen.
Usikubali Zoom, usikubali kuambia hivyo.
Madueke is a flop.
Frank alisema
Madueke will
Zoom
get
tunafinya
better when he's
shingo
25.
hakuna huruma hothead. Frank alisema Eric do the Rio Sele.
He's doing it because of
So,
machafu yako.
Mesha kasema this year's annual bottling party will be fire. We have to involve me. We have to have to be honest, we need a party.
We did a live show.
We'll have a we'll actually, you know
Should do
what?
a live show.
I'll buy the cake. We'll have a celebration here.
Okay.
For
I'll bring the
bottling party.
bottles.
Of course.
No, you don't have to bring
Meshak, DM me. Ile siku you have that, lazima nikuite. The David Njoroge sema the instrumental on that AI song was giving Spanish propaganda.
But there's a guy on TV yesterday, they stole our idea. See, you're the first person to print those bottles.
Yeah. We did that like 2 years ago. But then again, that's the beauty about
Bro,
bottling.
honestly, these Arsenal
Always joke
fans-
kama hii meme ni ya 2025
If
ama
it's one thing
2027.
Arteta shouldn't
you
stop.
never know.
Everlasting.
It's everlasting.
Yo,
Never
if it's
ending.
one thing Arteta shouldn't stop doing is showing these people the embarrassment. Oyo hii mambo ya kuonesha nice kick about to the boys tweet.
Ivan Toney.
Okay,
Oh, yeah,
has
we
it ever
forgot-
worked?
we
That was in
even forgot
2019.
about that.
Needs
We
to
even
show
forgot
those
about
guys.
Has it ever worked?
Yes,
Has it ever worked?
yes,
What did you
because then
win?
we got our lick
What
back
did you win?
when we beat Brentford.
Okay, what did you win?
We beat Brentford.
Okay, what did you
So
win?
now he shows Man City, he shows the Arsenal guys, that Man City guy drinking the
tears.
tears.
Okay, there is that.
Then we go and beat
Southampton.
Man City.
I
Na
didn't
kiwaacha
say- wait,
wachacha mwenyewe
there's so
aende
many.
improve aende nini Man City.
Okay, there's so many by the way. There is Southampton have been saying celebrate.
Southampton's our bogey team, that's fine.
Relax.
Ahmad.
Okay, Ahmad's
On Twitter.
tweet. Mona.
Okay,
Okay.
Ahmad tunakunya vizuri.
Liverpool
Sherky doing that thing for you.
Yes!
There's so many. Like
Remember
so much
Anfield last
content,
season?
bro.
Always
It's
the
gonna-
bridesmaid.
yeah, the bridesmaid.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things that I need to show these people.
Check this comment. David Njoroge, my late father was right. If you
What's-
wake up in an Arsenal trophy parade, you are dreaming.
Wasitoe hiyo screen kwa training ground.
Zuma kai
Arsenal
pitch
has
dawa
me on
ingie.
ashwagandha bana pressure.
Jeffrey, a very sane Arsenal fan anasema sisi kama Arsenal kusema kweli ni kubaya.
Kubad.
Ni kubad.
Yeah, nobody said no.
Trophyless in a load.
Capone is asking Zoom, when was the last time Arsenal won at Etihad?
11 years ago, I said that.
In the Premier League.
11 years ago, I said that.
Yeah, that's kitambo.
That's hiyo ni zamani sana. Eric hata
Yeah, but that sounds
Hata
like a
la season
record
time yenye
that can be
mlikuwa
broken.
nini? Mlikuwa mnaendea ligi. Hamkushinda.
11 years ago, you and I hadn't even met, bro. That's how long ago it was.
you had hair.
Yeah. And you were still an Arsenal fan.
Zuma kaifiti
what's
dawa
the fuck up?
ingie.
Okay, why do you can't deflect that Vizuri. You're like Lowton when he's being accused.
No. Okay.
Muad Fahim says Arsenal didn't know the video was AI. When the video was about Arteta celebrating the league, when did that happen? Simfahamu jamaa. Funny thing is Fahim means he understands, but he clearly doesn't.
Tushamaliza leo.
Can we move on?
That's enough.
Is there a top 4 race
I'm
really?
full, bro.
Tetris inatosha for us.
Zimeni hizi camera show you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you guys next week. We'll see you guys on Thursday.
No, wait. Situweke simu.
Oh, phone line.
We need some roasting from
Yeah,
the
from the fans.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah?
oh,
No, we don't have to.
We don't have to talk
Arsenal
about
is
anyone.
enough.
Today is a special Arsenal
Oh
episode.
no.
0704. Relax.
I forgot to charge my phone.
Shika mine. 0704.
So I'm like,
155
you know when
882.
iPhones
Are you
like,
serious?
you know when iPhones like they go on 4% but then they die at 8%.
Shut up. If not, weka simu yangu. Pena namba yangu.
Hata pateni yangu.
Shit, man. Oh no.
Wait, peana simu wewe.
I guess there's a technical issue.
We're
Just gonna have to go. We're just gonna have to go home, bro.
Wait, peana simu bwana.
It's on. It's dead, bro. This phone is dead. This phone is dead, bro.
Kaa vizuri dawa
Una
ingie.
well-beast. Well-beast has
I'll
been
tell you,
crying.
bro.
Sasa unaingizwa dawa fake move.
We should bring in well-beast.
Eh?
Ama hataki kuonekana.
Hey, bro.
I
Have you
like
seen
when
United Trey?
Welbeast. I like when Welbeast goes for Arsenal players when he finally sees the light.
Oh yeah.
Sasa hiyo kichwa inawaka moto huko Webuye.
Hapo Zoom saa tafika hapo end of April ama end of May.
Nah,
8%, bro. Phone in a diddy.
Wewe weka.
I should have charged it.
That
Guys,
is-
we're gonna have to try again next week.
Oh, yeah.
That was
Like,
deliberate.
It's so poo-poo, but
Shika.
it is what it is.
Wewe weka yangu.
But then he type C, so.
No, weka yangu. I'll give weka namba yangu hapo. I can say it. Simu lazima izipigwe.
Weka namba yake. Alafu muhifadhi.
No, I will repeat it until someone calls.
Tuhifadhi.
Put it in the comment.
No, ameweka yake.
Pin kwa comment. Zuhuma hataki simu ipigwe, but we will be there.
No matter what. We're always there.
Arsenal should up their mentality. Mentality kichwa hakuna.
They are not mentality monsters. They are mentality dogs.
Wana doom scroll. No, iko sawa. Ameka hiyo simu yake hiyo.
Yeah, bro, you're so proactive, man. Wish Arsenal were like you.
Watu wapige ni ile namba ya kawaida.
Mzee wa Hamilton. Sio kuna Kim Kardashian, so life is good.
I like Arsenal fans. Epe ni Arsenal.
Damn, nobody's calling, bro. All right, guys, don't forget to smash the like button.
So you give the phone number.
See you guys on Thursday, right after the Champions League games,
Give the phone number.
where Arsenal will play Sporting Lisbon. Liverpool will play PSG. United will watch like the rest of us. And yeah, man, thank you so much.
Sasa hii sisi mahali tuko hata tukimaliza number 15 tuko tu. As far as watu wengine don't win the league, tuko tu sawa.
Hebu maliza number 15.
Can we be honest? That Saturday. Ulisikiaje? Mimi I just had a very good.
You know,
Really?
I was having a bad day that day, but the moment these guys went 2-1 down, I was like, my days just gotten better, and I love this. I want this.
I was driving to a wedding and I had the game on the radio thing. And when Bournemouth scored the second goal, I had to park my car and call my friend who's in the UK, an Arsenal fan. So when he answered the phone, he was in bed and he was wearing an Arsenal jersey. And you're saying, Ezi Lala. Kamambia bro, toa your jersey, Ezi Lala, obviously. So it was a good weekend, man. Very good weekend.
This Sunday, to confirm the end of the road for this man.
It's now.
But I still hold the statement true and clear. You guys need to go show everybody what
We
you're
have to go
made
win
of.
it.
You have to go show your
Bournemouth at
fucking
home.
cojones,
Okay,
bro.
okay.
We have to go win it.
Walikuwa home na their mafans na kina Robbie huko.
No. This thing has to be done.
Yeah,
you guys
bro.
need to shut up, everybody. Go beat them.
Okay, should I put on my boots and go fucking play?
Maybe.
Yes.
What the fuck are we
Because
doing here?
what
Honestly
your
speaking,
attackers are
Vile-
Tell
doing-
the players.
Send a Moody and a chase number 6.
Wallah, one
The way things
time
are
for the
going,
one time.
you right wing, you could cook.
Yeah.
I just want to replace
Even in the
Zubimendi.
10, he'd cook.
I
You
just
better
want to
than-
replace Zubimendi.
Yeah?
Even
I
in the
just
10,
need to
this guy
replace
cook,
Zubimendi.
bro.
Zubi. Anyway, Naim.
Yo.
No phone calls. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Let's move on to the next
No phone call.
Relax, be patient. Watch out to make a credit. Don't just
Yo,
say
guys,
no.
the lines are open. 07041.
They're not that.
So you still have Champions League, though?
5882.
Yes.
How far do you think you can go with that?
Final.
Guys, the lines are open.
Kwani saidieni
Jamaa
mko
amezima
nani?
simu.
Either
confirm the phone is
or
Atleti
or Barca.
Hapo nayo mpiti hapo.
I think
Yes, it is, bro. What the fuck are you on about?
Unajua make a D&D hapa.
It's even connected to the Wi-Fi.
Wow.
We have Wi-Fi, guys.
I think we'll pick better calls next week after we've confirmed that you guys are completely finished.
So Naim is saying they should show us what they're made of.
One last week or
Hello.
something.
I was driving.
He's driving.
As in an
He was listening to Naim. I was driving. You didn't remember? You didn't hear that dead voice?
Oh, that was Naim speaking.
Okay.
No. Now it's Naim calling.
Well, unaweka simu.
If there are no callers, then make a call, bro.
Fucking embarrassing, bro.
Let's go. We have a game tonight, man.
So, the big team is playing tonight. Predictions, Haraka, because I feel like we haven't talked about Man United in like a month. How does it feel now playing football, Naim?
Vic Benja is calling now. What the fuck? You guys don't believe me that the line is fucking on?
Yeah.
You guys are pussios, man.
Shika simu basi.
What do you think? What does it feel?
No, as in Vic
Football game?
Benja called.
Oh.
It's like you guys have come back from the moon.
Just said your name. Anyway, listen, man. Let's talk about Chelsea. Chelsea is a dead club. Fuck Chelsea.
they've been
And fuck
dead.
everything.
Msaidia jana. Cheki, mtawafunza how to beat Man City this weekend.
No, but
Yes.
honestly-
Mko now this
Yes,
weekend.
I like that.
But honestly speaking, what do you guys think about this whole Chelsea situation with the players wanting to leave, like Enzo
And Cucurella.
the fact that Liam Rosinha is a weirdo, and you know most of their wins have come against teams in the lower division.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like, I think it's unfair
Since
to
he
judge
took over.
Rosinha. Like, he's
been here for a minute.
not because he's been there for, like, he's not, we all know he's not good enough.
Akona Garnacho.
Like, he was given a job, right?
Mm.
He can't say no. It's Chelsea.
He was
You know
promoted.
what I mean? We
You
all
gotta
know,
take the risk.
We all know his
But-
shit. He knows his shit.
But he does weird shit.
But that's the thing. That's him. He was
No, but
made
he
for the
does
camera.
weird
We
shit.
don't have a camera for
So
everywhere.
if someone does weird shit, we can't criticize them?
Who's worse between him and Amorim?
He's doing what we expect him
It's
of.
neck and neck.
No, come on, relax.
Actually, Slot has lost more games in a calendar year than Amorim, bro.
Yeah, but
So
Slot
just
has a Premier League medal.
Calm
You're still
down.
defending Amorim.
No, I'm just out here making sure you understand.
Weird.
Cheki, unajua
Wait.
tukiongea
It's
kuhusu
defeats,
topics,
bro.
Zuma ta contribute. So let's just go home. Huyu jamaa-
No, wait.
No, wait. I just thought it was a bit weird. Like, after everything, you still want to defend Amorim. Like,
Imagine.
I mean,
After the turnaround by Carrick.
But you also said slot out.
500 million
Yes.
spent, you know.
I don't want to speak about Liverpool today. It'll dilute whatever we spoke about Arsenal today.
No, but you said
you don't want
slot
to
out.
say anything about Mo Salah leaving?
I said that last week by one.
Yes, Mr. Howard.
Hello.
Yo,
Yo, hey.
Arsenal fan, I'm a Man City fan, I'm a...
Never an Arsenal fan, Man United fan.
So you're a football fan. Karibu, bro.
So what are we going to talk about
Yes.
with Man United, bro? Like, what...
Okay, tell
Have
me
you guys been
how.
training well?
Relax. Wait, you're not the host here.
train Leo.
Bro, Nito Nani, what's your name?
Howard.
Karibu sana. When that game ended, Arsenal lost. How did you feel? Tell me for the first 5 minutes what you felt like.
Yeah, I was watching the game.
Uh-huh.
The game was great. You can feel the joy when Arsenal lose.
When was the last time you felt that joy? Because I feel like for me it was maybe April last year.
Yeah, when we beat them at home.
Yeah. To be fair.
Yes.
So Arsenal, when do you think they bought season Asia? When Asia, ama do you think Sunday to make the final nail in the coffin?
Yeah, I honestly think that those guys are losing this weekend to Man City. Because when you look at it in a realistic way, the majority of the squad will have been tired on Wednesday when they play Sporting, which I think Sporting will put up a really hard fight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they're going to lose on Sunday.
Is there a chance they lose on Wednesday and Sunday?
Let me taste this Biscoff shit.
Yeah, actually been told to have some Biscoff.
Yeah, I've just read the comments and I figured.
I actually think they might scrape a win on Wednesday, but they'll actually lose on Sunday.
Okay, so when are we celebrating? Una predict to celebrate the quadruple bottling when? Because I feel like it's inevitable. You know what
Next week Sunday.
So next week Sunday they will, 3 down.
Yeah.
Champions League they probably meet Atletico 5th.
Yeah.
And then obviously now another celebration.
Kila mtu every La Liga game before Champions League matches.
I actually think those people are going to bottle the league.
What do you
If
think?
they're gonna play us, they need to rest all their players. We spanked them 4-0 in the group stage. So
If you're gonna, what do you think about Arteta and his tactics?
He's a bit regressive the way the Arsenal are playing.
Should he upgrade to Man City?
He can't fit Man City's profile. I think he cannot manage Man City.
Labda shida ni Arsenal, si yeye hata.
Shida ni the players.
Si uko atakuwa na nani na Ruben Diaz na Semenyo na Haaland. Hana hiyo craze.
I think Man City cannot hire him.
all right, well, this is a very interesting conversation. I am not bored whatsoever. Thank you so much for calling, Howard. All right, let's talk about the other actual games, bro.
Oh my God, bro, this is gold.
This is Mbappe dictator.
Zoom Mugabe, bro.
That was dull. Both of y'all were dull. Howard, you were dull. They were dull. They still are dull. Can we?
Arsenal
move on to
attack
the
is dull.
Liverpool.
What?
You guys needed that win against
Which win?
Fulham.
Okay. Oh, we won this week. Yes, we did.
I thought you'd be happy, Eric.
He is happier. He's wearing a Liverpool shirt.
I'm happy Arsenal lost.
To be honest,
so-
your win was not as
As
joyful.
important as Bournemouth's win, to be honest. Come on, man. we were in the top 5. We're still in the top 5.
Yeah.
I feel
Alright,
like.
so-
Okay, are you saying even if you lost to Fulham, you'd still be happy?
More than happy.
Manaume.
What does that win do for you guys in the Champions League?
Which win?
The
Fulham
2-0
game.
Fulham.
He doesn't even get the one. He knows that you lost.
He's like, oh, we played this weekend.
Let's keep it moving.
Top 5 league, top 5 Champions League, chasing up on Chelsea lost. We won. Newcastle's drew lost. Is it Newcastle? Everton.
Villa drew.
Villa drew. So
Everton drew.
you don't
Everton
care.
drew. Everton was coming for you.
Yeah, we don't care about that race.
I'm not talking about the title race.
we can still
I'm not talking about the Champions League race. I'm talking about what does it do for your confidence in the second leg quarterfinal. You're still fucking in, you fucking idiot. You guys are still playing a fucking game this weekend. You know, this midweek.
Monitor, stop dropping F-bombs.
I'm pissed. I think it's worth
His-
it.
his-
Send it to my fucking
YouTube
bill.
won't
Wallah.
allow
His-
us to monitor.
Fucking fuck shit, man. Yalla.
Producer.
Producer, please.
I
Oi.
think Eric doesn't care because he's
Don't tell him what he thinks. Are you a fucking
Relax.
goat? When Boz here,
Let him speak for me.
Suzumumze.
He'll speak for me.
So this is so
No big Champions League na iko na
so-
Premier League last season.
so about Champions League. What a win by Bournemouth.
Yeah, man.
Bro,
But the Bournemouth can actually go to Europe
like that
as
win.
a result of that win.
That win is
Yeah.
that win is better than you qualifying.
Siangalie table hapo.
So that means if they make Europe and United make Europe, they've had a better season than United.
You're reaching. That's so cute. But bro,
Why are you looking at me?
that Bournemouth win.
Because he wants to say yes.
Don't say yes.
He wants to say yes.
Check it. The whole point here is that on Saturday at kickoff, the 2-1 win is what everyone is talking about.
All right, so we're
Us
not
guys have been in the Champions League.
so we're
for
not going to talk about anything
We've
else.
won 6 Champions League
We're
titles.
I would like to talk about Chelsea, man.
No, there's no need. Apparently,
or,
we're massive.
or City. Yeah, we can talk about
No,
Okay,
but on
we all
Sunday we have
know-
Arsenal Man City. We even have Merseyside derby. No one
Bro,
cares.
we don't even. What?
That Sunday we have Everton Liverpool at 4 p.m. No one gives a fuck
We're
about that
actually
game.
such a big fucking club. Holy shit. We are such a fucking
Check it.
big club.
This weekend we've got some
This
really
is
good
literally
games.
confirmed.
Spurs are
We're
going
so
down.
massive. These guys have been told, y'all don't mean shit.
We don't
And
care about
Wame-
United
Wame
Chelsea.
Juliapa. That's actually mad. They said it's not even curtain razor. We are massive.
Did you see Chelsea fans celebrate that win yesterday? After losing to City. We've got some videos.
You know,
online now.
it's funny because at the end of the season, every other team apart from Arsenal, if you guys don't win the league, we'll all feel like we've won the league. Si kama
but
unaelewa.
these guys,
So we are in a
they
title
may-
race indirectly.
These guys may qualify for the Champions League, which is a big win.
What do you
for
mean
them.
May? What do you mean
Okay.
May? Wewe tulia, jiheshimu bana.
Sawa, nimejiheshimu. Sisi,
It's like a trophy.
despite what we've been through this season, we may still finish number 4.
Stop banging the fucking.
Number 4. It's you, Asata, number 4.
Yeah, stop banging the
So
table.
for you guys have been number 2 every single year since 2023.
Stop banging the table.
No, bang the table. Usiambie
You've been
kufanya-
number 2 every single season since 2023.
Yes. Usikubali kuambia kitu. Did you lose over the weekend?
You know when you grab strings on like the end of an inanimate object and you say dance, dance.
Speak for me, daddy.
Hey, that
Why is the episode? Why?
that is crazy.
And that
Eric, thank you for sharing your daddy
that
issues.
is wild.
Thank you for letting us know you got daddy issues, Eric.
Anyway, we are massive. We're bigger than United. It's just been confirmed right now. They said nothing. And now it's being clipped up. You telling another grown man, Daddy. That's insane, bro. Anyway, guys, don't forget to smash the like button. The cooking is done. I hope you guys have... Fuck, put that shit down, bro. Don't fucking point a stick at my fucking mouth. Let's do the predictions. For the Champions League. Okay, we don't even care about Saturday. You guys want us to care about Man United Leeds.
It's a big game.
You guys are playing Chelsea. They've just said we don't give a shit. You guys want us to care about today?
We're playing Leeds, eh? Easy, cheeky 4-0 win. Unaonaje?
It's a tricky game though, considering the
Ah,
history.
we. Kwa realistic bana. Si am your daddy.
Mwite umbo. Mwite umbo.
Ah.
Bro, the internet never forgets.
Give my
Eric.
prediction.
Kama hiyo clip tukiwachapa Liverpool OT. Rewind that clip.
Speak for me, Daddy. I can't believe it.
Forever and forever, man.
Give my prediction.
Ona agenda inakupeleka wapi? Utajua. You see how far agenda's taken you? You called me Habibi
I'll be serious
as
next
I
week.
slapped you.
I remember.
And now you're calling another man. Anyway,
Check it. Next week when we come back, I'll be serious. When we come back to that 2-0 defeat.
Anyway, so guys, seriously, don't forget to smash the like button. I hope you don't smash your son. And we'll see you guys on Thursday for a unique and special edition Champions League review. Remember, we're having the Champions League midweek shows on Thursdays at 7 p.m. after Champions League games are played during the week. So we'll see you guys next
I can't wait to be.
a couple of days.
I can't
A
wait
couple
to
of days.
attend those next year, bro.
You can attend it on Thursday and just talk about us anyway.
Nah, no.
Like you've done today.
Like you did today. You know what I mean? See you guys.